Hey, Tracy. Oh, child, nothing. What's up, girl? I hope you're having a blessed day today. It's blessed what Thursday? Yes, Lord, it's Thursday. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button. Share if you care. I greatly appreciate it. See, I don't know why. I don't. Let me tell you something. YouTube has been tripping. It has been tripping lately. Anyway, what's up? Welcome back to another edition of Am I the Asshole? This is all about cheaters today. All about cheaters. Yeah, so I was looking for my little light that I use to brighten it up when I don't have, because even if I turn the other lights on with the window right here, it still makes it dark. But when I put my little light on my computer, it does the job. And I don't know what the hell I did with that light. I have no idea where. I just had it, and I'm a creature of habit. So I put things back, even though the back may be out of place to other people, it's back to me. And so if I put things where they don't belong, then I can't find them. So I must have put it somewhere that I feel like it don't belong because I can't find it. But yes, cheaters. All right. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after he accused me of cheating? Let me say this before I read this. I don't know if I want to even say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think that in like 90% of relationships, somebody get accused of cheating. It just is what it is. Whether it's your work boo, whether it's your neighbor, whether it's the hooker you fucking. No, I'm just kidding. But I feel like that's kind of a normal thing, is it not? Hey, Daniel. Daniel, you're always here on the spot, and I appreciate it. It's afternoon. Where you at? So that must mean you're on the West Coast. If it's still morning for you. All right, let's get to it. Cheers, California. Yeah, and when you said morning, I looked at the time. And I said, okay, it'd be 11:35 that way. So, all right. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after he accused me of cheating? I, 32 female, and my husband, 34 male, dated for 2 years, married for four. For context, I have lived a wonderful life with him and felt really happy these 6 years. Why do they always start out with that about how happy they are, how they're the greatest person on earth, how they've never done anything wrong? And then you mean to tell me just in they wake up in the morning and they just turn into Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like that should be confusing the hell out of me. Like the one I read last live where she said he's always been so kind and so loving, but now he's locked you in a bathroom for 3 hours. So you had no indication that he was crazy. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But I digress. I gave birth to my wonderful baby girl, Lucy. It's a fake name. 2 years ago. She has my eyes and the shape of my nose. She is a little tanned, as one of my relatives has tanned skin. That's what we call it now. Tanned skin. I got tanned skin. That's what we call it. My husband, or soon to be ex husband, believed that our baby can't be tanned as we are both white. This may sound a little racist. Bitch, don't try me today. It was just Juneteenth yesterday. Bitch, don't try me today. This may sound a little racist, but I truly respect everyone. And it doesn't matter what skin color they have. I should have seen this as a red flag, but I was blinded by love back then. Like, okay, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm for real. I'm for real. Are there white people that are just born with tan skin? I've never seen it. Now, I will say I don't know a whole bunch of like I'm not cool with a whole bunch of white people either. Even people that may or may not be related to me. That's still a whole different discussion. But I've never seen white people with tan skin unless they laid their pasty ass out in the sun and got a tan. I don't know what happened to my husband, but for some reason he demanded a paternity test because he know that white people don't just aren't just born tan. Bitch, whew. He demanded a paternity test stating that the baby isn't his. I was in shock and I didn't know what to do. After he left for work, I started crying because of the betrayal and heartbreak. I felt like the man I met 6 years ago isn't him anymore. Fast forward, we did the paternity test, the results came back, the baby is his. I told him I wanted to keep my distance from him. I told him that I told him that I lost my I told him I didn't want to see him anymore after he betrayed me. So I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm laughing because I was like, all right, I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna do my asshole stories while I'm still home alone. And then who walked in the house early today but my husband? So I was like, damn it, because I had just pulled my computer out, got it all set up on my lap and stuff. And I was like, damn it, I was about to go live before anybody came home. He was like, go live, go live. I'm not even here. And then he outside my damn room looking and booking, disturbing me. Anywho, all right, I'm gonna read that whole paragraph because it's a little one. I'm gonna read it over again. Fast forward, we did the paternity test. The results came out. The baby is his. I told him I wanted to keep my distance from him. I told him that I don't want to see him anymore after he betrayed me. I filed for a divorce a month ago. When he received the papers, he blew up my phone. He said I was overreacting. I want advice from other people who have been in similar situations. What should I do? Quick edit. We aren't white, just white colored. English isn't my first language, so I'm sorry for any grammar mistakes. Okay, we're going to come back to that. Update. It's only been 1 year, but after reading the comments, there has been many misunderstandings which I want to clear. Okay, I'm gonna do the update after I get my opinion. So y'all not white. So then having tan skin makes better sense. Okay, now that makes sense. No, because you had me confused as fuck. Like, I don't know white people that, and then you were talking about I don't want to sound racist and all this other miscellaneous ass shit. I was confused, child. But okay, so they're not white. They're just apparently their race can be white appearing. So that makes a little bit more sense because she said English is not her first language. Okay. So yeah, so your question was, am I an asshole for leaving my husband after he accused me of cheating? Would I have blown up that much? Well, yes, I would have. I'm gonna take that back. Yes, if he would have just accused me of cheating, and then we like figured it out, and we kind of let bygones be bygones, that's one thing. But when you accuse me of cheating and saying that our daughter is not yours, that's a whole nother fucking situation. Like that's a I'm gonna beat your ass situation. Now are there millions of people out here that lie and say the baby is somebody else's and it really ain't theirs? True. But you should know me and you should know that I'm not that kind of person and that that's not what I do. Get what I'm saying? Like I feel like he tried it. I feel like he really tried it. Now that you've explained it a little better, not much, but a little, that you guys are not white, so then having tan skin would make sense. He's fucking out of order. I don't care. You tell me my baby ain't yours, I'm leaving you. Like, fuck you. Because now you're going to be treating my baby some kind of way. No, no. Had it just been he thought I was cheating, that's different. But no, uh, fuck him. That's how I would have been. I'd have left his ass too. So let's get back to this update. I know it's only been a year, but after reading the comments, there has been many misunderstandings, which I want to clear. For those who think she doesn't look like her dad, that is not true. She has his hair and his ear shape, other features which I don't want to say for safety. For the people who suggest counseling, I did suggest it before when he distanced himself from me and Lucy. Also, in these months, I've realized that there were many red flags that I didn't see in him. He wasn't supportive during my pregnancy. I understand it might have been due to work, but I already filed for divorce. For those who say I should wait, hope this clears up any misunderstandings. Another update. Hi, guys. This isn't really an update, but I wanted to say we are doing well, and I have been going to therapy for a while. The reason I'm updating is because today is Lucy's birthday. She is officially 2 years old. So when all this happened, it doesn't say how old Lucy was. Because she said she gave birth to Lucy 2 years ago. But then this third update said it was her second birthday. She's officially 2 years. So I don't know. But okay, if y'all can work it out, so be it. I'd rather a family together than apart. But he needs to be checked. He 100% needs to be checked. Like, don't look on boy. Don't play that fuck shit with me. I'm sorry, but not sorry. You ever question me again, I will leave your head spinning. So, is she the asshole for leaving her husband or getting a divorce? Kind of. But then it kind of worked out in the end. So, I guess, yay for them. Ooh, I don't know. I can't quite say or not say. He gonna be the one getting the divorce. He keep walking past my damn room, interrupting me. He's supposed to be at work. All right, let's continue on with the cheating edition. Am I the asshole for waiting out my prenup before divorcing my cheating wife? Nope. Hey, Almond. No, she wasn't the asshole. But I'm glad they worked it out. Right. I'm definitely glad they worked it out. No, she wasn't the asshole. Because, like I said, don't play with my babies. Don't play with my baby. But the whole thing was kind of confusing. But I'm glad I was able to figure it out and they were able to figure out. Because, like I said, I'd rather a couple together than a couple apart. I had a little piece of skin. And either I was going to sit here and do this the whole time or I'm just going to bite it off. I deal with it. At least it ain't me picking my scabs off and then put them in my mouth. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother motherfucking time. Hey, Voodoo, how can he be when she's the one cheating? How, how can he be when she's the one cheating? How can he be when she's the one cheating? Huh? I don't get your question. Voodoo, I don't get your question. He was a complete asshole because she wasn't cheating. That's the whole point. The baby was his just because you must not have been here from the beginning. But I'm gonna go, no, nobody cheated. Not in that one. No. Nobody cheated. The baby was his. He thought the baby wasn't his because the baby was tan. So at first they were making it sound like they were white. So I'm like, well, I've never heard of a white person that was born with a tan. So then my mind kind of was like, But then later in an update, it came out that they were not white. English is not they whatever race, whatever ethnicity, whatever you want to call it, whatever they are white appearing. They can be white appearing, but English is not their first language. So I guess having tan skin is normal, but most of them are white appearing. Child, oh, I heard you say he asked if he was leaving. Oh no, that's the new one. I ain't even started that story. Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Am I the asshole for waiting out my prenup before divorcing my cheating wife? So your answer was, how can he be when she's the one cheating? How can she? So I think the question more so is he an asshole for waiting out the prenup? I think that's more so the question. Like, if I found out that my husband is home early because he was cheating, am I gonna wait 6 months for a prenup, or am I just gonna leave his ass? Like, I think that's what he's saying. Like, am I the asshole for waiting it out? Hey, K Fit. Okay, we'll read the story and then we'll figure it out. Voodoo, I don't know, child. I get it, but so she owes him nothing. Well, I put the nothing on the end, but yeah, she owes him nothing. All right. Oh, the first sentence just hurt my heart. Why the first sentence hurt my heart? It says, "My wife settled for me." Let me tell you something. Don't ever be the one that somebody settled for. Either you're gonna be somebody's everything or part time everything. Because sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. But that's a whole nother story. But for real, like she settled for you. Like that really hurt my heart. Anyway, I didn't know when I didn't know it when I married her, but I do now. She was in love with her high school boyfriend that her parents hated. She was with him all through university. Her parents finally told her that they would cut her off financially if she stayed with him. We met soon after, and I fell in love. She did not. Once again, this was a surprise to me. We had a prenup that her parents insisted on. I was in it for the long haul, so I had no problem with it. I basically got nothing if we divorced before we were married 10 years. After that, it was an even split as long as I was not the cause. She was banging her old boyfriend our entire marriage. I found out after we were married for 8 years. I was angry and depressed. I had spent 8 years supporting her and her career. She has a much better paying job than I do. It is high profile and she deals with our government a lot. I decided that I could handle 2 years of infidelity. I had already done 8 unknowingly. I filed for divorce on the day after our 10th anniversary. I let her parents pay for our vacation. I didn't do anything dirty like send the evidence I had to her parents. I just had a lawyer draft a claim for divorce. Included was the evidence that the prenup had lapsed and our holdings were to be split. She said that I blindsided her after our holiday away. She doesn't understand why I would do it. I said that I just don't think we are compatible anymore. I am prepared to go nuclear if I have to, but I don't want our kids. Yes, they are mine. I checked, knowing why. I am keeping the evidence I have on her boyfriend in my pocket. I can blow up his marriage and make her parents pissed at her if I absolutely must. I just prefer to end things with me in a decent financial position to take care of the kids. Am I the asshole for what I did? No. Let me tell you something. Baby, you did it. You did it, player. Let me tell you, bitches do that shit all the time. You hear me? Females will do that shit in a heartbeat. I'm proud of him. You find out that your spouse has been cheating for 8 years, and you decide, all right, I'm gonna collect this nice little evidence. I'm gonna wait out my 2 years, and I'm taking half. Females do it all the time. Tracy said leave before the prenup. No, Tracy, no, no, fuck that. Say I am bravo, bravo to him because, like I said, females do it all the time. I, take care of your kids with half her money. Let her dare bark a word, and like you say, you go nuclear on her ass. Bravo! I love this. I love this for him. I love this for the kids. I don't so much love it for her and her parents. I don't think that if it comes out, that's going to be a good situation at all. Nope, I think she'll be pretty fucked if this shit comes out. So she better tread lightly. She sure as hell better tread lightly because, baby, he is playing no games with her ass. So he is absolutely not the asshole. Wait out the prenup, get your money. Congratulations. Um, but if you want to send me the evidence, my email address is award10creates@gmail.com. I will be more than happy to share the evidence. Okay, so moving on. Am I the asshole for telling my cheating ex wife's parents that I don't give a fuck about her anymore and she is not my problem? I feel like I need to read that one more time. Hold on. Have y'all hit the like button? Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Share if you care. I greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, That's how you can do it right there. But I need to read this item one more time. Am I the asshole for telling my cheating ex wife's parents that I don't give a fuck about her anymore and she is not my problem? Honey, what's up with these men? What's up with these men today? These men are not playing games. Oh, no. No, they're not. They are not. Mm-mm. Nope. Okay. Me and my ex wife, Mary, have been together for 7 years and married for two. We waited to have babies because we wanted first to be financially stable, and after 2 years, we started trying to have a baby. So a few months passed by when I caught her cheating on me. I immediately told her that I wanted a divorce, and she went crazy trying to suggest couples therapy, to forgive her, to think wisely, because everyone makes mistakes. Her words. And all this type of BS. But I was adamant on my decision and never forgave anyone for cheating in my life and never would. Honey, thank you for liking and sharing. I appreciate it, Tracy. Thank you, Almond. Baby, he said he ain't playing no fucking games with her. You hear me? Our divorce was quick, thanks to a prenup, but unfortunately, very dramatic. Because during the separation and even in court, Mary wouldn't stop crying and begging me to think back at my decision. Fortunately, like I said, it was quick, and I always thank God for the idea of the prenup because it avoided a lot of other drama and discussion. I still have everything, and since she cheated on me, I didn't have to pay her anything. The thing is that after I caught her cheating, I tried my best to cut all contacts with her and to talk with her only through my lawyer. And when finally divorce was finalized, I changed my number and house to avoid an unnecessary and useless drama. He said, "Fuck this. I'm not we got a prenup. We trying for kids and now you cheating on me? Oh, I'm getting out while the getting is good." He said, "I ain't waiting no 8 years or an extra 2 years to get half. You cheated. I can save my shit now. I'm getting the fuck up out of here." He said, mm-mm, he played no games. Sorry, that's my alarm. Should I shake my bill out? Never mind. I'm not even going to be messy. Or am I? Nope, I'm not. All right. So 3 years passed by, and I'm still trying to recover because it really hurted. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna try. Remind me, tell y'all something about the word hurted. It really hurted me deep, and I and cause and cause. Let me start that over because then not that it's like the first half somebody wrote for him, and now we just gone off the deep end. Three. All right, huh? 3 years passed by, and I'm still trying to recover because it really hurted me deep and because I really loved her. But unfortunately, cheating is one of the few things I never forgave anyone. But thanks to my therapist, I'm slowly recovering and getting better. That whole paragraph didn't have not one piece of fucking punctuation. Yeah, it hurted me, child. Whole paragraph. Even the eyes in capital. Like that shit grinds my gears. Oh Jesus. Now, because the first what? How many paragraphs? Well, it was one big ass run-on paragraph, but it had punctuation, it had periods, it had capitalization. It was perfect, and then we get to that shit, and it was like, ah. Anyway, now the issue is this: after my divorce, I didn't heard news from Mary, So I didn't know anything about her, her life, and anything else. And a few days ago, I found out reluctantly that she had a big accident in the car and was hospitalized in serious conditions. What the fuck happened to him that now he can't write? Somebody had to write the first paragraph for him. I know this only because 2 days ago I bumped into Mary's parents in the supermarket and they immediately told me this, even if I didn't understand why. Then they said that it would be nice if I go to visit her at the hospital because despite what had happened between us, Mary was always an important part of my life, and I told them that I would never go to visit her because Mary wasn't my problem anymore, and I don't have to do anything for her. We started arguing, and I clearly told them that I don't give a fuck about Mary, her life, and what she is doing because she cheated on me, breaking my trust, and they always justify her cheating, blaming me for what happened so she can go to hell, and then I left. Well, I be damned. He said, fuck that bitch. That bitch ain't my problem. I don't care. Congratulations, she ain't died in an accident. Why do I love this for the men today? I kind of he just left. It's his friend's one of his best friend's birthday today. Kind of feel like I had to text him and be like, "Don't play no games with me while you out there. Don't get ballsy while you out there. Don't get no balls while you out there. Come on, think you finna man up on me like these men are." So no, I'm joking. It's a joke. Calm down. All right. They reached out to my parents and told them what happened, and now my father and my sisters agrees with me, while my mother is insisting that I was a huge asshole because Mary, for how bad hurted me, was always my ex wife, so a quick visit wouldn't change anything for me. My friends are divided on the issue. So here I'm. You know, I say this every time I come live. I only go off of the title of the story. Maybe need to read and see how much of an idiot you are before I try to read this because I'm not an idiot. So trying to read an idiot's words is like because it's a hot fucking mess. So folks, am I the asshole? I'm gonna tell you what you're the asshole for. If my child was in a serious accident and I saw one of her ex boyfriends or my son's ex girlfriends, whatever the case may be, and I told them, you know, it was very serious. They're in the hospital. See, me personally, I wouldn't have suggested a visit, but that's kind of where we differ here. But had they then responded to me with fuck her or fuck him or whatever child I'm talking about, fuck arguing in the store. Arguing in the store would have been the least of their concerns. Okay? The way I would have put my hands around that young man's neck if he would have told me fuck my daughter while she's in critical condition at the hospital, there'd be no saving them. There'd be no motherfucking saving them. Nope. Mm-mm. Not a no, 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 no. There'd be no saving him. He'd be in the hospital bed right next to her because some things don't need to be said. I mean, as adults, I think we've all learned that some things just don't need to be said. Are they true? Absolutely 100% fuck her. fuck her accident, fuck her car, fuck everything about her. But did that need to be said at that particular moment in time? No, it did not. So yeah, he's kind of the asshole for telling her parents that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is he an asshole for feeling that way? No, because I would have felt that way too. But is he an asshole for telling her parents that? Yeah, maybe slightly. How date them? How I think you mean how dare them try to get empathy from him though? They knew how the breakup was for sure. Like I think they were out of pocket too. But you know, did it say how old they were? How old? No, it didn't say how old they were. So I mean, older parents, maybe I don't know. They're going through something because their baby is in a hospital bed, just had a critical accident. So maybe they just are like, oh, she needs love and support wherever. So yeah, they probably shouldn't have said it. However, he damn sure shouldn't have said fuck her. He probably was the one out there trying to run her ass down, like, fuck that bitch. I'm gonna teach her a lesson. Oh God, I can't. That was foul and karma doesn't play. He didn't have to go or deal with them, but that packed. Okay, but that lacked couth and decency. There we go. Voodoo said it better than me because I said a whole bunch of cuss words. Okay, there's an update of some sort. Let me take my meds. Y'all heard the alarm. Let me take my meds before I could see. There's a reason that I have an alarm set because if I don't take them, then I forget. Let me tell you, have an alarm go off 4 times a day to remind you to take your meds is a pain in the ass. But after 15 years, it's the easiest way. It makes my life easy. Anywho, that was unnecessary information about me. Take it or leave it. So here's the update or the edit. Edit. I'm happy that the most of you are on my side. And I want to say honestly that I am extremely resentful and I hold grudges, but that's my character. So, what sign do you think he is? Can we take a pause? Because I feel like many signs would be like, oh, that's our sign. No, that's my sign. But I feel like it's a Scorpio or it's a Cancer. Because as much as we cry, I shouldn't say we because y'all don't never see me on here like, I say little stuff. I do. I'm petty though. To me, that's more pettiness than crying and whining. But I digress. Because there's some cancers out here that are just like, oh my God, you got me so embarrassed. Stop crying. They already say we cry too much. Like, stop. But I am a grudge holder. I'm a grudge holder. So if you follow me for the other channel, you know that I had a really good girlfriend who was also my neighbor. And a few years ago, we got into it from because of another neighbor. Actually, I was sitting right here, and the bitch was outside this very window, calling me bitches and shit. No, she didn't call me bitches. She said bitch, but she didn't necessarily call me a bitch, if that makes sense. My daughter, whose room is this is my daughter's room on the other side of this wall, calls me on FaceTime and she's like, "Ma, is she talking to you?" I said, "Yes." So my neighbor on the other side of me said she heard it and she said, she said, "Sarah, I was in my bed saying, please, Sarah, don't go outside." She was like, because I know you would have gonna kill her. Because I've been here for 21 years and I might have had an incident or two where people might think I'm a little crazy. But she was like, I was just laying in the bed saying, please, Sarah, don't go outside. Please, Sarah, don't go outside. She was like, I'm so proud of you. You didn't go outside. I digress. If you know the story, you know the story. But we have a mutual friend, and I told the lady was mad at me for nothing. Like, I didn't do whatever she was accusing me of. The neighbor across the street, the person right next to her, is the one who did it. But for some reason, she felt that I did it, but I didn't do it. So I told my friend, bitch, check her. Let her know it wasn't me. She told me I ain't in it. So I said, fuck you, fuck her, fuck it. So this summer now, I've resorted to waving, which then turned into conversation. But she really thinks I'm back her friend, and I have news for her, bitch. I am not your friend. You are my neighbor. Now you have been singled out as just my neighbor. You will never be anything more than that, ever again. When my car would move, she'd be in it. When her car would move, I'd be in it. Like, and we were kicking it off. Never again will you be my friend. You will just be my neighbor. So I say all that to say us cancers can be petty as fuck. Because this was 2 years, 3 years, I don't even remember how long. Honey, I would look right through it, like just like this. She could be standing right here. I'm sorry. I know it's a microphone, so it's probably making. This could be right her right here, right? And I look right through it, just like, and because she would try to come out when me and another neighbor or something would be talking and try to add her 2 cents. I look right through her, like she ain't even standing there. Wouldn't respond, wouldn't acknowledge her presence. So us cancers can be petty as fuck. I don't care what y'all say. Anyway, back to the edit. I'm happy that most of you are on my side, and I wanted to say honestly that I'm extremely resentful and I hold grudges, but that's my character. So see, that's why I think it's a fucking cancer. Anyway, this story with my ex leaved a mark. Not left, leaved a mark in me, and whatever is connected to her makes me angry and resentful like I never was cuz I really loved her, and divorcing was one of the most difficult things I ever did, cuz if on the outside I appear tough and strict on the inside, I thought this whole paragraph has not one piece of fucking punctuation. I take it back right here. He put a period. So all this is what I'm reading right now. It's one fucking long. If on the outside I appear tough and strict, on the inside, I thought a lot about Mary and on the possibility to give her another chance. But then I think at what she did to me and how badly I was in this 3 years, and my resentment grow more and more. With Mary's parents, I had a decent relationship because they were never happy about our relationship and were always skeptical for some reason that I don't know. Period. Those are were petty. Um, and the last thing is about my mother. At the moment, I thought nothing of what she said, but now that many of you told me about her thoughts of cheaters and cheating, I'm going to have a talk with her and my father. Because, okay, that's my mom. That, okay, that my mom was close with Mary, but this episode is off. And when I will have a talk with her, I will update you again. So thank you all, and you restored a bit of hope in me. P.S. I'm dating a wonderful woman since a few months, and I hope things will go smoothly. God damn, that he tortured me. Mary tortured him, and he just tortured me. I think it's an even payoff. I think it's an even payoff. The way he just tortured me with that shit. So the original question was, good God. The original question was, am I the asshole for telling my cheating ex-wife's parents that I don't give a fuck about her anymore and she is not my problem? Yes, kinda you are. You're not the asshole for feeling that way, but you might be the asshole for kind of saying it out loud. Sorry, not sorry. I think there could have been just better ways to say it. You could have even lied and be like, all right, I'll check on her. All right, I'll give her a call. But just saying fuck her, mm, maybe wasn't so nice. Are they assholes for even bringing it to you and asking you to? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Yeah, sorry. Are you a complete asshole for that fucking writing in them paragraphs and run on paragraphs? Not a run on sentence. You gave me run on paragraphs to the point where my head is hurting. Anyway, that's our three stories. I hope y'all all had an amazing Juneteenth day. I was gonna so I signed up for an event on Saturday. So I was gonna do some work yesterday and I didn't. I took the day off too. It's a federal holiday. Why do I gotta work? People think that people with small businesses gotta work 24/7. And even though most of us do, like I still went to the hardware. I had to go to the hardware store. I had to like I did stuff like that, but like sit at my desk and work, I didn't. um took the day off. But people think that people with small businesses should just grind nonstop all the time. And it's just not fair. It's not fair. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Juneteenth. I hope you smacked the hoe as part of reparations. I don't know why I'm in a goofy mood today. No, but for real. Um, Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Whether it's two of you or 200 of you, when I do blow up, I'm gonna remember that Voodoo and Tracy and Almond. People like, ooh, Daniel. Let me tell you, Daniel is always. He wasn't the first to say something today. Tracy was, but Daniel. I don't know where Daniel came from. I don't know if he's from our sector or if he just found me and enjoys my stories. I don't know. But he is always one of the first people to come in and say hello. And I appreciate that. And I'm telling you, when there are 200,000 subscribers, I'm be like, forget y'all. I remember the ones that was there when I just had three people because I appreciate y'all. And y'all know that, especially for those of you that follow me on my crafting page. Y'all know I appreciate it. As long as I'm not talking to myself, I don't care if it's one or 1,000. Just thank you for helping me continue doing what I'm doing at the end of the day. So I have lots of work to do. These letters were crazy, but I'm glad the guys got what they need. And it's funny because no bullshit. When I was reading them, reading the titles rather. So the other day I did the police edition, and so when I got off of that live, I told myself maybe I should do like three letters that are all boop 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 connected, right? So that if somebody wanted to refer back, it'd be easier to find. Because if you would just put "Am I the asshole" on every title, it's kind of hard for you to be able to go back and reference something. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that do content creation, you understand what I'm saying. Be when it comes. Remember you when it comes to send you Amazon gift cards. Is that what you want? Okay, I'll remember that, Voodoo. These letters. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what I was saying was, so I put in out when I searched. I just searched, "Am I the asshole cheating?" And I found a couple that I liked, but there were so many in between. I don't think it ever registered in my head that it was like the men's edition, like the men's revenge edition, except for the one where the wife divorced her husband. But the other two were like the men's edition. And even that one could have been like the men's edition because even though she divorced him, he ended up getting back with her and they're working it out and going to therapy and everything is great. So maybe, he found favor in that one too. So I think next time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do the husband edition. I'm gonna look for some stories on husbands. We're gonna get back at the husbands. Next one. We'll do some stories about the husbands. Am I the asshole for socking my husband upside his damn head for being outside of my room while I'm trying to do am I the asshole stories? Okay, I wouldn't. But let me tell y'all, like I said, he came home early as I was setting up. Then he tells me, "Oh, well, I'm not home. You're home alone. Go ahead, do your thing." Then he came upstairs. He changed his clothes out of his work clothes. Then somebody must, because then he went down to the basement. Then, like 5 minutes later, he comes back upstairs, changes his clothes again, and I can hear him. And then he's like, "All right, bye, baby. I'll see you later." All right. I thought I was home alone. You shouldn't be talking to me. I know you're going with your friends, but it's all good. I appreciate that. Because sometimes if the door, I have been in here on live with the door closed, and he just won't interrupt. Like he will not interrupt. So I've missed him saying goodnight. I've missed him saying goodbye. I've missed him because he just respects the fact that the door is closed and I'm on live. So with the door open, he felt like, hey, I'm gonna tell you bye, and I love you, and I love you too. So the husbands will be the next one. So I will go and I'm going to search for the husband edition. And I think I might change this title to like Men's Revenge. We're going to change this to Cheating Men's Revenge edition. Men's Revenge. Okay. If you guys find any Am I the Asshole stories that you guys really like and you want to bring them over here. We can do them. I would love to read them. Also, I know last live I promised to bring y'all TikTok drama. I know. But then I signed up for this event on Saturday. So I've kind of been like, since my first one was a flop with the wind, and then there go them screaming kids. And then it's supposed to storm on Saturday. 10 to 20 mile per hour winds and rain, which I brought my boards in, my peg stands. They're like 7 feet tall. I brought them in. I'm going to cut them down, put different legs on them. I'm going to put like L shaped legs on the back. So this is the front, right? So they'll have the L shape on the back, and then that way I could put a weight on this part of the L so that they won't blow. And if I cut them down, they won't be as long and they won't catch as much wind, if that makes sense. Plus, somebody told me to zip tie them to my tent, but I think that's part of what made my tent go down last time. But we're going to make sure we have all the weights about the L-shaped brackets. I'm going to cut down. That reminds me, I need to charge my saw. It's a lot, but we're going to get it done before Saturday morning. Um, but yeah, that's so. I know I told you I was gonna bring y'all TikTok drama. I'm still gonna bring you the TikTok drama because honestly, I don't think it's even concluded. I think they're still fighting. So we'll get to it. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Thank y'all for being here, supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all know, y'all already know I love y'all to pieces and all that good stuff. And there ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it. It ain't. It just ain't. Again, if you are here watching the replay, y'all make sure to hit that like button too. And share if you care. I greatly appreciate it. We're going to get bigger and stronger one day at a time, honey. One day at a time. All right? All right. I love y'all. Have a blessed rest of your Thursday. Bye.